Welcome to Tylervision Intense TV. I'm your host, Robert Louis Tyler I, and tonight we have a very special episode of Tylervision Talk Show Live. A little later on in the show, we're going to have a special guest, Monique Ranae, will be on the show, comedy producer right here on the set tonight. And I wanted to tell you, there was these, I don't know if you heard, there was these three guys that were over in Russia. They were like hunting for bear. There was this Yugoslavian guy and a Russian guy and a Czechoslovakian guy. And they were hunting bear. They came up on a big female bear and a large male bear. And the Russian guy shot the female bear and killed it, right? So the male bear attacked him, right? And he ate the Czechoslovakian guy. So the people from the village came up. The Russian guy ran off, right? And the Yugoslavian guy standing there. And the village, they came up and they go, "Well, where's the Russian guy? Where'd he go?" And he goes, "I don't know." He goes, "But the check is in the mail." So anyway, I want to introduce my first. That's a long way for that. Anyway, I want to introduce my first guest and second guest as well tonight, Monique Ranae. Monique, welcome to the show.
Thank
Glad you could make it.
I'm glad to be here.
How was the traffic?
There was no traffic.
Oh, it's all going the other way, huh? So
yeah,
smooth,
all good.
Smooth. Just drive right in, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah. So you're also doing the comedy, and you're going to be doing the comedy TV producer as well.
I will be doing, yeah.
In the near future, right? So tell me a little bit about that.
So right now, or for the past 3 years, I have been producing stand-up comedy shows here in the Bay Area. Started in San Francisco, then I went to Redwood City, and then to Vallejo. And I figured, well, if I'm going to do shows, I should probably get some residual money, right?
Nice.
So let's make a TV show.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So just combine it and just all the way around, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So who's the biggest comedian you've ever met? Like even just as a client or as the boss or either way around, you know?
Recently, Tracy Morgan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty interesting guy.
Yeah,
he's
kind of funny, right? Yeah.
Right.
Tracy Morgan. Kind of unusual sense of humor.
Yes. He has a very unusual sense of humor.
You don't know if he's serious
but I
or
love
not,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, he's like, it's kind of like, is he joking? Is he serious, right?
He's both joking and serious.
Right. That's what makes it good. Right?
Exactly.
That's what makes him who he is. Yeah. He was on Saturday Night Live?
He was on Saturday Night Live and 30 Rock and
30 Rock. That's right. Yeah. He's a wild and crazy guy.
He is. So, yeah. He is definitely wild. Yeah. Outrageous.
Yeah.
I'd like to say about him.
Pretty cool boutiquer.
Definitely.
He's a wild Balgovian. So I just made that up. But so you have a event coming up, right?
I do.
It's maybe we can drop that graphic. Well, I'll drop that graphic up on the monitor. It's Off the Wall Comedy. It's on May 24th. There we go, up here.
May 24th.
2014, 8 p.m. Doors open at 7, right?
Yep.
It's the BET featuring Nate Jackson, BET.
Yeah, he's been on BET and Bounce TV, so those are his
both
TV credits.
Both
yeah.
of them. He's been on Bounce TV as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also, he's a headlining act, right?
Yes, Nate Jackson is headlining.
And then the opening act is Justin Lucas.
Yep, and Cheryl the soccer mom.
There's the soccer mom, Anderson.
Yeah, and it's
hosted by Tony Sparks.
Yes, right? Tony Sparks is the godfather of San Francisco comedy.
He is.
Yes.
He's the bomb.
He's the guy.
.com. And then so that's at the Cultural
Artisan.
I can't pronounce. Cultural and Art Center at 337 Georgia Street in
Definitely
Vallejo.
in Vallejo. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So anybody at the end of the show too, people get their pens and pencils ready and paper so they can write down your email and any contact information if they need to get a hold of you for these events or any other reason,
Will do.
they can email you or get a hold of you, at the end of the show through the credits.
Yes.
And you can give out your email verbally too. Monique Ranae
sure.
at gmail.com.
At Gmail. Yep,
okay.
Definitely.
So we'll give that out right now too as well. And we got a little graphic we can drop up there too.
And I'm on Twitter at Monique Ranae.
Are you on Facebook?
That's adventurous. My Twitter is crazy.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah, check it out.
I put my show on Twitter, but it's 30 minutes. It won't fit on there.
No, it won't fit. No.
It's like, it's
No.
too,
You can
it's too
send a
big.
link,
Yeah, yeah.
but you can't put the whole show on there.
Oh, you could?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I didn't know you could send a link. Okay.
Yeah,
maybe I'll do that
definitely.
sometime. So this event's coming up on May 24th, right?
Yes.
Okay. In Vallejo.
May 24th in Vallejo.
337 Georgia Street.
Yep.
Cultural and Art Center.
Cheryl,
I can't pronounce cultural.
Cheryl, the soccer mom, is from Sacramento.
Oh, really?
She's hysterical. She's very, very
look like
funny.
Phyllis Diller, you know?
She
The way she dresses. And the,
yeah.
and
She's definitely something.
the holder.
The cigarette holder.
Yeah, and the feather boa. And all
Yeah.
that. Like, and the hair. Look like, hey, it's Phyllis Diller, right? From the 60s. You know?
Yeah, she's great.
That's pretty wild.
And Nate Jackson's a really good friend of mine. Super proud of him. Glad to have him on the show.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tony Sparks, of course.
Tony Sparks. Yeah, that's my buddy. I call him my stepdaddy.
The godfather of
Yeah.
the industry, right?
Yeah.
And any other events that you have coming up?
Let's see.
This is for May, so.
For May, yeah, no, I don't have anything other than that right now.
Okay, well, that's enough. Right?
But producing the show,
And that's-
Outbound Comedy,
And that's the Off the Wall comedy.
Off the Wall Comedy is the upcoming show,
Okay.
May 24th, yes.
Right.
The TV show special I'm working on is Outbound.
Okay.
And it's a combination of sketch comedy, stand-up, and a little commentary.
Nice.
Basically
I like that.
introducing new comedians
Yeah.
to everybody else, because people in the industry have been seeing them, and you guys haven't. So I just want to bring those guys out and show their chops across the
That'd
board.
be cool. Yeah. Boy, howdy. So, where were you from? Where were you born? Originally?
Born and raised in San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco.
Yep.
So Bay Area. Yeah,
Yep,
nice.
definitely.
Yeah. And who are your role models or heroes, or who inspired you, like when you were coming up? You know, when you
Who
were young.
inspired me? Oh
as
my
far
gosh,
as
so
like
many
heroes,
inspirations.
or even comedians. You know, I don't know. You know, or
You know,
just people in general. You know.
I have newer role models. You know, when you grow up and then you kind of figure, oh,
Right.
maybe so and so wasn't such a good role model.
Right.
So I have new ones.
Good deal.
Definitely. A couple of them are Tony and Rhonda Spires.
Mm-hmm.
They are comedy executives. They have started a while ago the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition. It's been running for 20 plus years.
Nice.
And I actually work with them on that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're heroes, but I get to work with them,
That's
which is kind of cool.
And you admire them as much.
Definitely.
That's
Definitely.
nice.
Also, Danielle Banks and Richard Bouguer.
Okay.
Yeah, those are also
Okay.
some really amazing people.
And what everybody here really wants to know
Uh-huh.
is, what's your phone number?
My phone
No,
number.
I'm just kidding. No, you're- and you're-
555.
No, I'm just, yeah, exactly. So yeah, and
It's
so,
hilarious.
Do you have any? Speaking of comedy, do you have any funny stories, like anything happened to you on the way over here, or anything in the past, whatever period of
What
history?
happened funny?
Anything ever? You ever have any, like, maybe you're backstage at a event and something happened?
You know,
or-
I can't be spilling people's beans.
Oh,
like that, you know?
yeah, okay.
We can't
yeah.
put people's
Yeah,
business
yeah,
out
yeah.
there in the streets.
You know, you could do, like, I don't know, you like sometimes like okay, like just like coming over here, you know, like over the weekend, right? Like I was at this club over here, right? And this guy's like trying to fight, you know, and stuff, right? So I'm like, that's D, you know, and I'm like, you know, D's crazy. This
That's
guy, D.
Okay.
And everybody's like, who's D? And I go, D's nuts. And they go, what? And I'm like, oh. And they go, did he just say?
That's so funny.
And I was saying, you know, I was saying that this couple, they've been together for like, I mean, there's a couple, and they're together 57 years. You know, they've been together 57 years.
Okay.
They've been together 57. It's my testicles. They've been together 57. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
A couple. No, I'm just kidding.
They,
So I was
I
like-
hope that
I
they
was
would
like-
be together.
I was like, I was going to tell you to come out here, look for these trees out front. You know, they're acacia trees.
Okay.
In case you didn't notice them. Right now,
That is funny.
And then I was gonna
Look at you.
get some. I had some underwear. They're made out of asbestos, but they're asbestos we could get around here. You know, so
That is funny.
I was gonna have them print on the front. Home with the $5 footlong or something. Like
Wow.
Eat fresh. I don't know.
Wow.
Or maybe go home with the Whopper type that. No, I'm just
Home
kidding.
of the Whopper.
I don't know if we can say this on
You
TV.
know what? Are you auditioning for to
No,
open
no,
for the show? Is
no,
that
I
what's
was-
going on
No,
here?
no. I was just. I was working with Lorenzo Lamas on Falcon Crest in Napa
Okay.
Valley back in the '80s up Valley here, and I didn't know he had a sister, and her name's Dolly. the Dalai Lamas. No, just kidding. No,
Oh.
no, I just made that up.
Oh my God.
I don't know why I thought. So, I was thinking of some stuff, and I thought, well, I should write this down.
That is funny.
I do like every week though. It's like even if it's a musician, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do comedy.
You just do comedy anyway every
well,
week.
I think I'm doing comedy.
You're missing
nobody
your
else
calling.
thinks it's comedy, right? You know, it's just, maybe
You're
right?
missing your calling. Absolutely. I think you give it a shot. You should
But
give it a
people
shot.
call in, they're like, I'm like, okay, so
Aw.
so how did it feel to work with these big artists and celebrities and stuff like that?
You know, it's so interesting. You grow up watching people on TV, and you never really think that you will work with them or work around them.
Right.
So it's been exciting. Sometimes you meet people and they're not what you think that they should be or were, and it's a little disappointing sometimes. But
They're
for
not
the
all
most
they're
part,
cracked up to be. Yeah.
yeah. But for the most part, it's great. I love it.
And do you have any other hobbies that are like anything creative? Like, do you do any painting or
You know,
any music or writing?
Let me
or-
tell you what's funny is, since you're asking for funny, I on Instagram just started something called elevator music.
Really?
Yes, the elevator in my apartment is very slow. And so I said, okay, to make this fun, I'm going to start recording myself singing in the elevator. So that's my hobby. I sing in the elevator, I record it, and I put it on Instagram.
Right.
How fun is that?
That's cool.
Yeah,
And
why not?
How slow is it?
It's
like-
very slow. There's 4 floors in my building.
That's it.
Yeah, just floor.
Okay.
And it takes about 45 seconds to get to the top.
Man, it's like
Why?
you got
I
all
don't
day,
know.
right? you
Yeah.
you could probably make it like, dang. You could probably go to the, what is it, Otis or whoever the company is.
Right.
So,
It is Otis,
Is it?
actually.
Okay, crank this thing up a little bit.
Yeah.
Where's Otis? You know,
Right.
They have the phone inside there.
Take
You
it up
could
a
call him,
notch.
you know, and say,
I'm going to call him. Excuse
take
me.
it up to the next level, right?
No, I'm not stuck in here. I just want you to speed it up a
It's
little.
kind of like you are stuck in.
Right.
It's
That's
kind of
what
like
it feels like.
I got time to record. You know,
Right.
get some-
Don't have to use the bathroom on the way to my house. That's wrong. It's not going to work out for you.
So do you write any music or do you
I
write
don't
some
write
lyrics or a little
music.
poetry or anything like that? No?
Nope.
Yeah.
Just silly,
Mhm.
enjoying comedy
Yeah.
and making a living out of it.
And how long have you been? How long have you enjoyed? Were you like 2 years old, 5 years old,
You know
4 years
what?
old, or
I think I
old?
was born into comedy.
just born right?
Yeah, I think I was.
Right.
Both of my parents are hysterical,
Yeah.
and I kind of adopted the same thing.
Right.
So, yeah,
What do they do? They do anything like in
They're
the
regular.
industry?
No, they're just regular.
regular folk. Yeah.
they're regular. My dad produces shows down at VCAT.
Okay.
But you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's kind of regular, but
Right.
not really.
Yeah. I'll have to catch one of them shows.
Yeah.
And do you still live in San Francisco or do you live
No,
in the Bay
I live
Area
in
here?
Vallejo now.
Okay. live in-
Downtown
okay.
Vallejo.
That's not-
and,
that's pretty
um,
close by, right?
It is
like
very
next door,
close.
huh?
Very, very
Yeah.
close.
Would it take like 20 minutes to come over here, right?
Yeah,
Or
20
something
minutes.
Like that. Yeah.
Indeed.
So we got about 15 minutes left. So
Okay.
time flies when you're having fun.
It
Right?
does,
Yeah,
right?
So, yeah.
Whew.
So what do you got coming up in the future? What are you looking at, like to do? Like, what's your vision? You know, what's your ambitions, and what do you see coming up? You know, as a goal, and as a solid, target that you want to hit.
So I basically want to produce sitcoms.
Okay. Oh, really?
That definitely.
Yeah?
I've always been
you like
into
the
that
situation
type of
comedies?
thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe even doing some acting myself, but for now, just producing. Yep. So working
Nice.
with stand-up comedy, kind of phasing into the stand-up and the sketch, and then
Well, I was-
eventually phasing into
when you were
sitcoms.
telling me that, you're telling me your name and your occupation, all that, so I was telling me, yeah, that comedian, Monique, yeah, she's coming on the show.
That is
And everybody's
funny.
like, really?
They're
I'm like,
excited.
yeah, I'm not lying. Watch the show. It's like, I said,
He wasn't lying.
She'll be on.
actually.
And I was thinking it was the other Monique at first, but no.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
funny. No, she'll be on
but-
here one day.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Right.
One day.
Yeah, eventually.
Right.
We had this. We did like weird, like not weird. We had an animal show last week. Somebody brought on like a African serval cat, right?
Wow.
And I said, and I thought, okay, cool. And then I looked later about it, and then it had been on the Jimmy Kimmel show. It had been on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno before he just retired recently. And I'm like, hey, they should have did my show first. I was like, so it's like, but but it's the same color as the couch, so it was sitting on
So
the
it was
couch, and it was like kind of blended in, because you know how those like those spots and
It's
the
blend master.
yeah, it's just like the spots in the
Right.
couch. It was like it's like a leopard looking thing, it's like big old cat. It's
Well.
pretty cool. The big ears, and stuff. So
They
that
stick
was
up?
That was
Oh.
yeah. It was from
His
Egypt.
outfit? His outfit?
area.
Did you say his
No,
outfit?
no. Well, actually, she had a little outfit on. She had the cat had on a couple of bands around her, which were like tiger stripes too,
Oh.
with the leash, so it doesn't jump off the couch. And run
Oh, yeah, we
you know,
didn't want that.
Nah, because it might
Definitely
it might eat Ralph, or Ralph the Amicis, our floor manager.
Or
might-
Ralph might eat the cat.
Yeah, that's true too, right? He is a omnivore. No, he's a carnivore, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear cats taste like chicken.
Yeah, everything does, right? Iguanas
That's what I
and
heard. I
stuff
don't
like
know.
that. I've probably eaten some, actually, well, not knowingly.
All of us
No,
probably have
well,
unknowingly.
I went over to Vietnam about 3 times, and I'm eating this bowl of food, right? So I go over to Vallejo, and they're having a party, some Vietnamese family having a party over there. They celebrate, somebody died every year. So I go, they've been celebrating 50 years. The guy's been gone. So we go over there and a bowl of this stuff. So I've been eating this stuff for like 3 years, and I'm like, so I ask these little kids, they speak English. I go, so what's in this soup, It's pho. And what are these square brown things? And they go, oh, that's chicken blood. And I go, okay. So I go, what are these long stringy things? They go, oh, those are pig intestines. They cut them into.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, but what's this honeycomb? Oh, those are cow stomach linings. You'll love them. I've been eating this stuff, and it tastes great. And I'm like, I don't want to
Now you
ask
don't
what
know.
these little round. Is this water buffalo? I'm like, I don't want to know anymore. I'm good. And it's got vegetables and meat and noodles and greens and lime and lemon
Pho
juice
is
and, all, and
awesome.
it's all piled up. And
Yeah.
and they put that hot stuff in there. So, but I was like, so now I know what I've been eating for like 3 years.
Yeah, sometimes it's best not to ask.
Right. I still like it, but it's but there's some crazy stuff they put on. Maybe there's some cat, some dog. I don't know.
Maybe.
I might have
I
eaten
don't know.
I might have eaten that before, but not knowingly.
Not on purpose.
So you guys out there, got cats or dogs? Wasn't me. It's like
Wasn't me.
Yeah. It's like, is your
Or
cat
me.
or dog missing? No, that's mostly over in Vietnam. I don't think
That
they do
is
that over here,
funny.
so. They've actually eaten rat over there because they were so hungry.
Oh.
So it's like I don't think I've tried that. But
Have you ever been that hungry?
When I was over there, I tried everything. I tried scorpion. I tried grasshopper. I tried. They had this little thing. It's like nitten qua cha or something. It's like it's an embryo of a duck. And it's got the little bill and the eyeballs
my
and
God.
crunchy skull and and it's like eating a boiled egg, but a little crunchy.
A little
spots.
crunchy.
It's like it tastes like a boiled egg, but it's a duck embryo, and so and I've tried. I've eaten like all kinds of strange things.
Wow.
So, I'll try anything over there.
I want to get on your level one day.
Yeah. It's like, I watched that guy. What's his Andrew Zimmerman or whatever.
I love Zimmerman.
Yes, I watched that cat go around the world. He
eats the
I've eaten
craziest
stuff he
things.
won't eat because they had that stinky fruit over there, the durian. And over there they call it saurine. Saurian. And I've eaten that, and it tastes really good. It's sweet and everything, and it tastes really good. But it's like Limburger cheese when you smell it. Right?
Oh, no.
It's like somebody's foot. So
Yeah.
it's like Limburger cheese. It's pretty good if you hold your nose.
So you would eat that?
Yeah, I have eaten it.
You
yeah.
ate it before?
I like it. Yeah.
What did it taste like? Foot?
It tastes, no, it's just a fruit. It's a big spiky fruit, You
Okay.
can buy it over at Seafood City in Vallejo. You probably get it frozen or canned, or something, and try it,
Okay.
And over in Vietnam, you can't bring it on the bus because it smells so bad. They won't let,
Oh, wow.
So
That's why it's frozen in the store.
Well, they freeze it to ship it over from Thailand or somewhere.
Got
You
it.
get it, and it smells like stinky feet, but it tastes sweet. It tastes good, It's like a sweet fruit,
Sweet,
kind of like
stinky
banana
feet.
tasting, kind of a thing, So it's really good, like I don't know. So it tastes kind of like bananas and stuff like that. So do you have if you have any advice to anybody that's upcoming, that want to do the same thing you're kind of doing right about now? or-
Yes. I would say get involved. Go meet people, go to comedy clubs, meet comedians, and all that good stuff. I mean, I did it the hard way. I kind of just threw myself right into it.
Right through the front door, right?
Just right through there. Hey, I'm Monique Ranae.
I'm
nice
here.
To
What
meet
you gonna? Yeah.
Right. Who wants to make some money?
Yeah.
That's how you.
Nice.
That's what I
So
did.
you put your foot in the door and came right in.
Yeah.
like gangbusters.
I
Right?
had help though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had help though. My uncle Wiley, he wrote for Mad TV.
Oh, cool.
So he
I love
kind
that
of
show. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it was kind of dope. I loved it. Stewart. No.
Yeah,
Yeah. him.
yeah. Big baby. Right?
He helped me a lot with connecting with people and introduced me to Tony and Rhonda that I told you about earlier. So I guess he was kind of the start of it.
What was that one guy's on Mad TV? He was like kind of bald-headed kind of guy, big guy, heavy-set guy, real funny. And I know a guy who looks just like him. And I go, do you ever watch Mad TV? Will, his name was Will.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah, it's Will. I just thought of the first name. I don't
Will
know.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go with that.
But he's real funny. I know a guy at Napa. He looks just like. You ever watch Mad TV? He said, no, I never seen it. It's like okay, because the guy looks just like that comedian.
Oh wow.
On Mad TV. That show is great though.
Yeah, it was definitely great.
So, if you had like one wish, like what would that be? Would it be like for 3 more wishes, or would it be like to be on my TV show? Or no, I'm just
You know,
kidding.
that totally came true already today.
All your
I'm
wishes
so
came
gracious.
true today, right? You know, so-
Yes, it came true. What would I do with my wishes? I would wish for a private jet. I would
Like a Learjet, maybe, or
just
yeah.
nice little something to get me where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
I would also wish that everything that I ate would just randomly total like 1,000 calories every day.
Yeah.
That'd be great. What else? I wish that there weren't so many orphans.
Right.
Those are my wishes.
True. That's a good wish. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd wish for world peace. No, I'm just kidding. I would. I don't know what I would wish for. So what everybody really wants to know is how did it feel like when you got that phone call from the producers of Tylervision Live when
Oh
they
my
called you up
God.
and said, "Hey, can you be on the show?" How did that feel?
I can't even explain
Is
it to
is
you.
this like
I
beyond
can't even
all-
explain.
Yeah.
It was like, it was like
I'm just
unicorns
kidding.
and
Unicorns
like
were going wild.
everything.
Rainbows
glitter.
were flowing out of the
Yeah.
sky.
It was like, oh, it was
Little
amazing.
pot of gold in the rainbow.
Exactly.
It's like,
It was all of that.
no, I'm just kidding.
plus chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody really wanted. No, nobody wanted that except me, right? Because it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. So we got like 5 minutes left. You see how
Yeah, 5
fast this goes?
minutes.
Half-hour show goes by like
Oh my
nothing,
God.
right? So 5
Time
minutes.
flies.
We gotta close it out and fill it in. Like me and my son. He's 19 now.
Okay.
The youngest one. He's over at Orchard Hardware Supply. He's doing cashiering right now, but he's like, we do TV shows and news and radio and magazines and newspapers because he was like genius kid. He's like 3 months old, start talking, and stuff like that. So we'd have a message. We'd say, children are just blessed with gifts and a loving family and a relationship with God brings these gifts out in children, even if it's a single parent family home like mine, where I was just raising them by myself, without any help. And
Right.
alone. So I was like, so I was telling people we go on Maury Povich show or whatever, or in New York or Ross McGowan and Channel 2 News or whatever, and that was our message, and sometimes they edit it, sometimes they leave it, half the time, 50-50 chance. So we did Real TV Worldwide News like 3 times, So do you have any messages that you would ever want to tell anybody? Like
Any messages?
Anything like. Do you think people should join the Communist Party? Are you politically inclined? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have any messages like, I want this, or that was our message. But some people, have like, do you have any? It could be religious or political. It could be
No
spiritual.
political
It could be. You don't want everybody to join the Communist Party right now. No?
Definitely not.
Okay.
No, but I can
Because you do good over in Vietnam with that.
I would.
Yeah.
I think so.
They only have one party.
Yeah.
Is that party of one?
Party
That's like,
over
okay,
here.
Over here, party of one.
No, I think my message would be don't let fear stop you from doing
Right.
anything that you want to do.
Right.
You get one life and you should live it fearless.
Good idea and good
Definitely.
advice too. Because I was going to use the teleprompter and I feared it and I didn't.
Don't-
You can see it's still on.
don't be
But
scared.
you can see it says special guest TV comedy producer. But
Yeah.
we changed some of the words.
Changed it,
And then I'm like,
switched around.
oh no, the words are different. I don't want to use it now. We turn it on and the thing
Don't-
starts rolling. And now I'm
Don't
like,
be afraid.
so we're not using the teleprompter today. Roro is called in, not sick, but his wife had to work till 6. So
Oh.
they won't be here till the show's over, right?
So he
at
called
6.
in wife
He
is what
called
he
in-
called in. Not
yeah.
sick, but wife.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
He called in wifey, and he said,
Yeah.
yeah, and so he makes about every other show. So I might have to lay him off and hire you. I don't know. We'll see.
That works for me.
Yeah, hear that? He's watching
Definitely.
too, right? So
You're
he's
in
at home.
trouble.
He's
Which
at home.
camera is it?
Hey,
Is this
you
one?
know, Monique's
You're in
gonna,
trouble.
and we probably get the keyboard player from Confunction, the original
nice.
member. Maybe he wants to do the Paul Schaefer thing, you know, and
Nice.
on the side, you know, set up a keyboard, move all the furniture over here, keyboard over there.
It works.
So we got about 2 minutes left. Do you have any shout outs you
2
want to do?
minutes. Shout out to me.
Okay.
Shout out to you.
Oh, thank you.
Shout out to Rhonda and Tony Spires. Shout
Right.
out to Danielle and Richard Bouguer. Shout out to Full Vision Arts. Shout out to Project Level, United Players. Shout out to everybody.
But your
Napa,
and your mom and dad?
the city of Napa, my mama, my daddy, everybody.
Napa, Vallejo, V-Town?
Yeah.
In-Town?
Everybody.
Can
San
we call this?
Francisco.
Yeah, we could call it Napa, right? Yeah.
I think if I keep going
Yeah, I
with
think Napa,
cities,
Napa
it's
is
going to be
NAP. It stands for No African People Allowed. You know, actually. So
that.
we-
I used to
we gotta
believe
change
that.
It's a true
I
story.
used
you
to
know.
believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it anymore.
No, it's
I made it
it's
here
getting
safely.
better. It's getting better. Yeah, yeah. My son was the first one to break that rule.
Oh,
So
good.
He's like coming.
See, he's
so
breaking
coming
barriers.
Up, right? Yeah, he's working over at Orchard. Our
Let's
water
see.
supplier.
See, look at that.
And he's going to college. He's taking some digital music, film studies, and advanced math.
Nice.
So I got a couple of shout outs I want to do before we
Ooh,
go
he got a
off the air.
paper.
How we doing on time, Ralph? We got a minute left? We got to do, I can read the credits? Read the shout out? Okay. So I wanted to say, boy howdy, guests of the Tylervision show, stay outside a lot, and transportation provided by Aardvark. We'd like to thank our guest, Monique Ranae,
Woo!
right here. Thanks for coming in. Always
you
a
for
pleasure
having
to
me.
work with you. I want to have to do this again real soon
Yes.
and have more fun. And our sponsor, Sal the Flower Guy, brings these flowers in every week.
Sal is awesome. Can I take those? I
I'm
wanna take
gonna
them.
talk to you about that after
Okay.
the show.
Awesome.
Don't watch Salim. So Sal the Flower Guy, he's bringing in these flowers every week for like a year now, because we've been doing the talk show a little over a year, since January. Ned's Barbecue, he was supposed to bring over, and he
Where's
said,
Ned?
I called him up, his mom had diabetes, something he had to go work.
Oh.
So Ned's BBQ, he said next week. So I'm like,
Next
oh,
week.
thanks, Ned. Thank you. Ned's Barbecue, right over on 704 Trancas, and Doc's Trophy Shop, right across on Jefferson Street, right across the street from McDonald's. So here's a parting gift that you'll never part with. I got you a headshot
Oh.
for, and my business card there. Got a new
Nice.
car for all this live studio audience
Ooh.
today. And Allah, a lollipop. So God
Oh.
bless you and yours. And YouTube, Tylervision 707. Don't forget, folks. So till next time, America. Pretty much, we're out of here. So we'll just continue to visit.
Yeah, this is awesome
A
right here.
lollipop? Want some candy,
Never-
little
thank
girl?
you. Thank you so
I love
much.
your nails too.
Thank
Where'd
you.
you get those done?
They're changing colors, you
so
see,
beautiful.
with the temperature
Is
of
that
the
what
room.
they? Are you?
Yeah,
sure?
see?
Wow, that's cool. Where you get that done at?
In Vallejo
Yeah.
at, where did I go this time?
Is it on the main drag?
It's actually by the, what is it? Red Lobster.
Oh, by the Red Lobster.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
cool.
okay. Over in the.
In a little
You go
plaza.
past the Marine World.
Yep.
Shoot, shoot, better.